case studies. Which one would be most useful for people who are working, that they can benefit from this knowledge? Child putting his fingers in electrical sockets, then person who was paranoid and thought that the SWAT team was coming to shoot him. That boy that jumped from a cruiser. Of that thief that was robbing cars. Amazing thief. Which one would be more beneficial for people who are working, for instance?
First case suggests for number one.
Boy putting fingers in electrical socket can help you understand people who are taking huge risks, even that can be dangerous and irrational,
Informed.
completely out of control. We call this disinhibition pathology aspect, meaning that you can regulate your behavior in a rational way. One is definitely here troublesome. So this guy came, to see his specialist, and they talked what is his problem now. He was addicted to some drugs, and also he was gambling. His parents were okay. It was not easy parenting for his parents because of his personality. So when he was a child, his mother was trying to teach him what is safe, what is dangerous, like fire. She would explain to him, you cannot do this because it will hurt you, you will feel pain, or it's even dangerous, because he was constantly reckless. Her attempt to teach him resulted in even worse scenarios, because he became curious what will happen when he tries this dangerous stuff. So one time he was looking at electrical sockets, and people were using electrical sockets, and he wanted to know what will happen if he pushes something into that socket. He took some kind of wood. There was no result. No response. So he was angry at his mother. Why nothing happened? She told him, "Are you insane, and this could have killed you?"
What did you actually put?
So she saw that he was putting wood, and this saved his life. Now he was even more curious, so he used a wire that was isolated. Also nothing happened. So he got angry at his mother because she was lying to him. And after that, she explained, "You will probably die, please don't do this." But he, of course, removed the isolation. He was, how old was he? It was before school. He wasn't even going to school at that time. So he removed this isolation from the wire, and then when it finally hit him and he was thrown away, he survived. And now it was pretty reasonable to assume that he will stop, because he felt extreme pain. But he said, "No, I was very curious. Will I hit the right part of these two holes?" So he put the wire in practically every socket in the house to see, will he be hit or... So he was gambling even when he was a few years old. And after that he tried all the drugs, because there is no inhibition, no impulse control. You cannot regulate. There is no emotional regulation or impulse regulation or thought regulation. So he was out of control because there was no sign stop. Like I think Charlie Sheen said, "I have only one gear, go." So my father thinks he died because he was the one who was always trying new drugs. Nobody wanted to test quality of heroin and cocaine or whatever. So he was always the one, and he just took it first, and he overdosed and died.